Still doing some nuisance removal for the county here. Got my truck over there. There's an upper pond here where the beaver, I don't believe the beaver are living up here. Up by the road there's an old lodge with it looks like maybe part of a new feed pile, but put a trap on the run, there's no activity there. There's a dam here, and then there's a crossover. There's a swamp out there. I think the beaver were actually living out there, traveling up this direction. I caught one over there last week, a 2-year-old. I think it's just a couple 2-year-olds. I got a dive set over here, 330 there. Got a snare on the dam, and then I got a 330 down there in the rushes. Actually, I walked up to the dam and I got about a 2-year-old in this snare on the dam. This one here was trap smart. He's been going around my 330s down there and stuff, so he's a smart guy. Let's get up here and take a quick look-see. Whoa. There he is. Right there. Yeah, oh yeah, you're not going nowhere, sorry. There you go. Snare power, that's what you can do when they're set properly. That's about a 2-year-old. Looking down the channel down there. I don't even see my trap down there. I might even have a beaver in that one down there. Anyway, buddy. Sorry, no more damming up this place for you. Your DUN done. So you guys just seen me. I just caught a blanket, or not a blanket. I just caught a 2-year-old up in that dam there in that snare that was alive. And that trap over there was sprung. Nothing in it. This one over here had nothing in it, but there's this channel here where the beaver travel, and I told you I thought there might have been a lodge out in that swamp out there. Well, I get down here to this trap, and lo and behold, you can see there's a beaver in it, and it's not a 2-year-old. It's a big beaver. Get my trap flipped around here. There you go. Big beaver. Got him right by the head too. It's a big female. Look at the size of that thing. Ooh, holy crap. This is probably a 50+ pounder. Not a very big tail on it, but definitely a huge beaver. I wasn't gonna pull these traps, but I think I'm gonna let them sit one more night now. And I'll come back tomorrow and check them one more time. Because one big beaver, 2-year-olds, there's probably gonna be another big one in here someplace. Anyway, there we go. Fall trapping at its best, baby. Here we are, back at this spot. We were out here yesterday. Caught a beaver up there on the dam in a snare, and then caught a big one here in this channel. And you can see again, another repeat of a big beaver. It looks like. Gosh, another really big one. Look at the tail on that beast. I'm gonna pause it and drag this one out of the water for you guys quick. There we go. Figured do it some justice instead of just shooting some video for you guys of them in the water. This is another big one. Jesus, look at the size of that bad boy. Big old scarred up tail on that beaver. Holes. Another neck catch. Just goes to show you, you get between a dam and their living area, which is out there, because I'm catching all these beaver coming back up this old creek to this dam here. So you got to have a hut out there someplace. I think that's 5 I've taken out of here now. 2 monsters like this and 3 2-year-olds. Yeah. Anyway, that should be all the beaver in this colony. I'm guessing. I mean, there could be more, but I highly doubt it. 3 2-year-olds and 2 giant blankets. I should have caught small ones by now. Look at the teeth on the, usually they got the yellow teeth going, but look at the black on this one. That's cool. Anyway, wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Another beaver bites the dust. All right, well, this lodge is kind of a pain. 330 set where it's coming out of the house there. There's some mucky, strange-looking holes in the house that beaver might be using. Nothing very apparent that I would say, oh yeah, it's a nice run. So I'm actually just going to come out here about 6 feet. This run is still rock hard, where they come under the old feed pile here. And I mean, they're just kind of going around the lodge here, or around the feed pile here. So I'm just going to throw caution to the wind and set another 330 in the same run out here, because believe it or not, I've caught more than one beaver in a run before. Yeah, true story. Get my old Belial 330 ready here. Safety's off. Ba-bam. You know, I don't like that trigger placement. It needs to come in a little bit. Just a hair. There we go. That allows the beaver to get their head in the conibear far enough. For sure. Oh, let's see here. Steak. It's a poor excuse for a steak, but it'll work. You know, just not. I don't know. The beaver house has got me in a funk. Got my blocking off. One of my blocking off. Got one of my blocking off sticks there. This other side, I'm not going to need a blocking off stick because the conibear, or the stake on the conibear, is going to act as the other blocking off stick. I'm going to shove it down in the bottom here, ways, like so. I can see the trap. God damn these waders, folks. Pardon my French. Anyway, the trap is down there. I can see it. I've got my foot on it, and I'm just pushing it down with my foot to reassure that it's not going anywhere. I mean, that it's on the bottom of the run, because it's hard sand. The beaver got to go around the feed pile right here in order to enter the lodge. I'm just going to take one of their branches that they've already used for their feed pile, because they're not going to eat it right now. Not this one anyway, not today, at this time. And I'm just going to use it as my safety stick. Worst thing that's going to happen, he's going to roll around a little bit right here in the water, and that's it. Beaver will be laying here tomorrow, or maybe if I'm lucky, another otter. Yeah, I'm not that lucky. There we go. Okay, that's in place. 330 is right down there. You can see it. I can see it. Put my swivel stick in here, and I can actually see it. Ha! In between the jaws there. There we go. Swivel stick is in place. 330 is in place. Tomorrow, 1 or 2 floating beavers. Like I said, the other 330 is right there. I thought this would be a lot easier house to set, but it really hasn't been. So, whatever. So you guys see me set this house yesterday. It was kind of a difficult set. I set one under the feed pile over there a little bit. Last chance over here, I decided to set it before I left. Good thing I did. And one in front of the house. Kind of funny thing is, one in front of the house was set off. The one over here was just bent over. I got a really nice beaver in this one, right behind the front shoulders. Hopefully the sun doesn't mess you guys up too bad. There we go, I'll block the sun for you. There you go, look at that, that's a nice beaver. Right behind the front shoulders. And the other one, I caught in the old Belial 330 foothold. That's a big beaver. Light colored tail on it too. Back feet, head, front leg, and that's why you use Belial, or make sure your conifers have a striker bar. Look at the jaw width. It's closed, flat. That beaver's got not going anywhere. Well, open water, I'd actually stake that down, not recklessly, but not, you know, great. I assumed, you know, I'd catch him by the head, but he actually, the stick I had there, he chewed the tip of that stick off, and he was tangled in the feed pile there, because I actually shot some footage of these beaver with my GoPro underwater, the best I could, so you guys can enjoy that. Hopefully you like that. And yeah, anyway, look at that. 2 beaver in this house, 2 beaver caught. That's good, because I got to paddle all the way over to my pickup to get these buggers. Not tomorrow, baby. You guys are done. Thanks for watching, everybody. Got another beaver lodge here. There's a big dam over there that's blocking the water, covering the road over there. And actually, here's the beaver lodge right here. There's this little guy, and there's one run coming out under these roots over here. I'm actually gonna set 2 traps here. I'm gonna set one run. You can see I've had to pull a bunch of the feed pile out just to get down to the run. But the run is actually right down there. I'll set this 330 quick, and then we'll go set a caster mound. Let's see here. That's kind of a deep run. What it's a hard bottom run, so it shouldn't be. It's not gonna, it won't be hard to set. I just don't know if anyone's trapped it or not, because the other place we just came from, somebody's been trapping the beaver there, and you know, trap smart beaver are not beavers that are going to go into 330s generally. But we're going to try it. This is a ways off the road. I don't think anybody's actually came back here to try and trap these beaver. So I got both sides of the run here. Let's see here. Got a blocking off stick I'm going to put in. Right about, well, let's see here. There's a big log right on the one side of this run. It's, you know, honestly being a pain in my, you know what? It's like, can't get my sticks in exactly where I want them. But I'm going to put that one there. It's going to help bring the beaver over in this direction. There we go. Good news is this beaver is coming out, these beaver I should say are coming out right on the bottom, so hopefully it won't be too hard to get them out of here. Run this stick right through the trap. Okay, watch that trap here, guys. Okay, I got my stick so the trap doesn't slide off the stake. Put this down in here. I'm just going to kind of wire this off on the tree right here. Got my swivel stick here. This is where I see where the trap is at. Okay. So I know the trap is right here. And here's the bottom of that run. I'm gonna swing this trap over. And I know I probably make it look easy because I've done it 100 times. I've done it thousands of times. I'm sorry, thousands upon thousands of times. Easy to do with the chisel. You got a flat end and a chisel. Wintertime. There we go. Now my stick's pushed down to the bottom, where my trap is. Now I'm just finding the jaws of the trap here. There they are. There we go. I got my stick between the jaws of the trap. Push this in the bottom. There we go. There we go. 3:30 set for beaver. Come back tomorrow and hopefully we'll have one. Update on this beaver lodge here. I set this trap yesterday. The run here. Sorry guys, I forgot to get the check on here, but you can see I did get a, probably a 2-year-old beaver right behind the front shoulders here, and got the gentleman here working their way over to the backhoe to rip this dam out because they're flooding everything all the way back here. But anyway, yeah, lodge here, good feed pile, one good sized beaver here. Hopefully we'll have the other one tomorrow morning. Well, it took about 2 weeks. I got this big beaver lodge here. See, I caught one, and there's a 330 there. I've had snares set out here for 2 weeks, literally, trying to get this darn beaver. Got here today, was kind of heartbroken because I got here. You can see this is all mudded up. I get here, I had a snare set on a run right here, and I looked everywhere, no beaver. Beaver got away, At least that's what I had thought. But then, just as I was about to give up, right here, you can see him hiding. There's a big blanket right there. Snare's just, I don't know how he pulled my stake out. But there's a big beaver right there. He's still alive. Yeah, we see ya. Been after you for a while, buddy. Finally it paid off. I'm gonna pause this and dispatch him quick. Here he is. Got him right on the front shoulders. Oh. That's a big beaver. Just shot him with my 22 quick, but let's see how there's my stake right there. I don't know, he must have pulled it out of the bottom and got it wrapped up in these rushes, thank God. That just tells you to make sure anchor your trap real good. I had this anchored deep into the clay where you shouldn't have been able to pull it out. He might have chewed it off down low or something, but I prefer to trap them through the ice and they can't pull it out because they drown into the ice. Anyway, that is the end of that tale. These two big beaver are done. 2 weeks in the making. Snared them finally. Trapper 2, beaver not 2. Ha! Alright.